I started Facebook when I was 19, and I was good at some things, very bad at others. I was good at coding and like real bad at kind of like talking to people and explaining what I was doing. And I just like had these experiences early on where I'd go on TV and like it wouldn't go well, and they'd cut it to down to some random soundbite, and I'd like look stupid, and then basically like I'd get super nervous about like going on TV because I knew that they were just going to cut it in some way that I was going to look like a fucking idiot. and so I'm just like, this sucks, right? So I just like, it's kind of a funny thing about like, it's like, in some ways it's like, okay, at the same time I was, gaining confidence, being able to like build more and more complicated products. And it's like, even as an early 20s person, I was like, I could do this. And then on the kind of TV and comms public side, I was like, this is a disaster. Every time I go out, it's worse and worse and worse. And it just gets so, but I mean, it's one of the reasons why I think on the internet, like there's no reason to cut it to a 4-minute soundbite conversation. It's like, I think part of what makes it authentic is like, we can just, I mean, these are complex issues. We can unpack it for hours and probably still have hours more stuff to talk about. I don't know. I think it's just more real.
Yeah, it's definitely that. And the other thing about television that's always going to hold it back is the fact that every conversation gets interrupted every X amount of minutes because you have to cut to a commercial. So you really can't get into depth. Even Bill Maher's show is only an hour. You have all these people talking over each other, then you sit down with one person for a short amount of time. It's just not enough time for important subjects. It's also, a lot of them, for whatever reason, want to do it in front of an audience, which is the worst way to get people to talk. Like, when you imagine these disasters that you had if there was like 5,000 people staring at you in a TV crowd as well.
Yeah.
So there's that added element, which is so not normal and not conducive to having a conversation where you're talking about nuanced things.